1 is going to keep you in.
It will, and Otten's car was actually making some good steam there, and then you saw just a multitude of cylinders go out almost at once. Kind of a rare thing. It's one thing to see a motor drop 1 or 2, but that was half the program.
Yeah, part of me is wondering if they had some kind of ignition issue when it got down to the other end.
So Tom Fox and Garrett Bateman now. Fox out of Chemung, New Jersey. The Cash to Keys blown alcohol dragster. And as I ran into Tom Fox at SEMA, he took a bit of credit for inspiring the Gill boys for making their westward trip in that Moduline funny car we saw. They didn't really plan on this, but they made it work, and they are out here having the time of their lives.
Well, sometimes you just don't want to put your race car away yet.
Exactly. And that's kind of what the logic was there. And it was like, Tom said to his father, hey, we're kind of here. And his dad was like, well, I don't want to. And he said, what if I fly you home and back? Okay, cool.
Yeah, somehow riding in the pressurized tube as opposed to the cab can change a lot of perspective here. So Fox, not currently qualified. 5.60 is his best run, but you're looking at the speed at 255 miles an hour and know there's a little bit more there. And Garrett Bateman, of course, being a clean boost machine, owned and tuned by Rick Henkelman. And he is currently in at a 539, but I'm not calling that a comfortable place to be.
No, absolutely not. For these guys, the team out here for Garrett Bateman, this is a car that really can lay some numbers down. Henkelman standing to the left of the race car, and Tom Fox Sr. out there bringing his kid in.
I believe Bateman can go to the number 1 spot right here.
Yeah, I think the car is fully capable of doing it. And again, to get there, you have to basically run in the 5 teams. But Rick Henkelman is not a man who is known to be fearful of attempting such feats of strength. And for Tom Fox, he wants to turn a 19 into about a 12. Man, Bateman's car throwing big flames and just pounding the ground off the starting line. 5:18.9, 275. I mean, you could feel that thing leave the starting line. Fox goes a 5:26. He goes to number 4, and that was 2 brutal runs out there. Just awesome. Yes, you mentioned the fact that the car was capable of going to number 1, and Garrett Bateman is now the number 1 qualifier. You're going to continue to Marcel Marceau was a crappy announcer, so you have to use words.
I called it, man. I called it. 5.189, 275 miles an hour. Great run out there for Garrett Bateman. Misses career best by a couple of thousandths of a second, but that's going to park the Henkelman machine in the number 1 spot, at least for the moment.
I mean, that thing, when it left the starting line, it was throwing some, top fuel level flames out of it. That was about as strong a header flame at the hit you're going to see on one of these cars. And like I said, it was shaking the building when it left. Just nasty. 3:45.4 at 2:30 in the 8th mile for Bateman. For Tom Fox, let's not run away from his accomplishment either. He goes from unqualified to number 4. And our bump spot has become Trevor Larkin at 5:43.1.
We're working our way into the 30s because Joey Severance is up next at J&A Services. Team Noonan car on the left side. He is not yet qualified. And Joey coming in here trying to win